Welcome back to Craig's Cabin. Join us on another come with me video, as Sarah's in hospital up here in London, so I'm going to have a wander about. So let's have a wander around London. Let's jump into the video. Alright, so we're back. I'm just doing a quick little video because I made a little friend here. St John's Gardens in Westminster. And those of you that know me know I've got a crow. Yes, Corvis. I've got a crow noise as my SMS tone. And I've just sat and had my lunch. And my phone's gone off. And this lovely crow here, who I'm calling Corvis, has come up to me and he has given me a stick. I gave him a little bit of my lunch. Yeah, I did. Didn't I? Yeah. See? And he likes it when my phone makes the crow noise. Yeah. And he's been following me about. Do you want to come down? You coming down? You come down? No? You gonna stay up there? Well, I got to go now. Yeah, I know. That's the noise my phone makes. Right, I'm gonna go. Thank you for the stick. Okay. Where is he? He's there. Now, apparently, if you give things to crows and you're nice to crows, they will give you little presents, which is evident by the stick that he gave me. Where's he gone now? He's gone somewhere. He's disappeared. But yeah, if you're nice to crows and you treat them, they will give you gifts. And if you're mean to crows, they will hold grudges for years and years. Wow. Yes, I've just been to St John's Gardens. Had some nice lunch. Had a nice Greek chicken and tzatziki wrap. And I treated myself. I had a maple pecan plat. So I thought I'd have a nice sit, and then I made a friend. Yeah, crows are my favourite bird, I think, right now. They have been for a while, but a lot of people associate crows with death or bad omens. Me personally, in my experience, I think of them more as messengers, which is quite evident in Norse mythology, with Odin's Hugin and Munin, these two ravens. And I'm not quite sure on the story. I'd have to research it a bit more. But I think that they brought messages back to Odin. They got sent off into the world of man, into dreams and thoughts, and reported back. And in my experience for them, it's very much the same. If I'm having a sort of crisis and I don't know the answer, I've been speaking to crows, and more often than not, they will appear if I'm making the right decision, or if I'm worried about my actions that I've taken, if it turns out that I've made a right decision, they will appear. And normally it'd be one that I'm talking to, but when they appear, when I'm having my little crisis and I'm asking for some sort of guidance, there will always be two. Always. Without a shadow of a doubt. So we're back towards the Thames. Just crossing the road, they've got a load of roadworks going on. Just down from Westminster Abbey and the Houses of Parliament. I'm just about to go over Lambeth Bridge. I'm going to double back round and see what else we can find. Now apparently there's the Shard, the view from the Shard, which I can see the Shard once I've crossed over the road and I'm on the bridge. I'll show you. There's the Millennium Eye, which, oh well, not Millennium Eye, it's London Eye, which I showed you in the previous video. We went to Victoria Gate Gardens. I've just left St John's Garden. But all the buildings here are so big and I feel like it's imposing. And the only thing you can do is look up and wonder. So just give way to these people. So now you see the Thames. We're just going onto Lambeth Bridge. And again, like I mentioned in the last few videos, our 1,000 subscriber giveaway will be at the end of March 2025. Not confirmed the date yet. I've got to make sure that I have everything I need in for the giveaway, and also that I've got time to do a live, because I've got lots of workshops for the charity. I've got lots of sessions for the charity. Another special event coming up as well, and lots of things in the pipeline. That's all I'm going to say about that. Right, so it's lovely to look out over the Thames, see little boats coming in. So this is Lambeth Bridge, and it's being worked on at the moment. Sorry about the jiggling. I had to switch hands. My arm was aching. See if I can hold it better like that. There we go. Right, I don't know if you can see it in the background. See if I can zoom in for you. Right there is the Shard. Now, from what I was looking at, it's a similar sort of view from being on the London Eye than it is from the Shard. You can see approximately 40 miles from the top of each. The view is pretty similar. And please let me know how this new mic's getting on. I feel a bit like a news reporter with the fluffy mic hanging off my shirt or my coat. But today is not too cold. Nice amount of sun. But come a load of cyclists. That's what I've noticed about London as well. There's lots of dedicated cycle lanes. even in pedestrian zones. And as we were driving into London, there's so many routes around London for bikes. There's lots of people cycling, people with electric bikes, electric scooters. Sedgway, I saw. But to get to this part of London with all the traffic this morning, it took us over 2 hours because one of the roads were closed off. So we just come across Lambeth Bridge, and where the roadworks are being done, it has caused us to detour. So we've crossed over. Oh look, there's a fire rescue boat. And it's telling us to use the underpass. So we go under Lambeth Bridge as well as over it. And see lots of graffiti on the wall. And I've noticed in London there's a lot of runners or joggers, a lot of people on bicycles, which is nice. There's also a lot of traffic, which if you're driving is not so good. Take you hours to get anywhere. Like them buildings there. We have to see what they are. Oh, the old telephone box. So here, I don't know if it's open or not. You go down and you go on a Thames cruise. Cruise up and down the Thames on a little boat. There you go, old telephone box, all covered in stickers. Now, has it been sealed shut, or is it still open? Yeah, it's been sealed shut. It's an electricity box now. It's the Lambeth Pier. You can hire the boats and get some food. Yeah, a lot of the old telephone boxes, like in the villages near where I live, some have been turned into libraries, like community libraries. Some have been turned into places where you can get a defibrillator in an emergency. And see, there's lots of people this side as well, taking pictures and videos, and that is where we were in the first video, on the other side of the river. It's the Houses of Parliament and Big Ben. And I want to try and keep these videos short if I can. Then more videos, more content, and I'm not putting up hour videos like I did at the beginning of the channel. Let's spin that round. So there we go. There's that ugly mug. So got a statue here. Let's go have a look what we got. Caution, steep ramp. Okay, so the remembrance. This is the Special Operations Executive. So it was secretly formed for the purpose of recruiting agents, men and women of many nationalities, who would volunteer to continue the fight for freedom by performing acts of sabotage in countries occupied by the enemy during the Second World War. This monument is in honour of all the courageous SOE agents those who did survive and those who did not survive their perilous missions. Their services were beyond the call of duty in the pages of history. Their names are carved here with pride, and it looks like the carvings have been removed because it looks like there's a bracket there. Oh no. It's got about 470 SOE agents were part of the French resistance. A Violetta Sasbo, I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that. And the heroes of the Telemark, the Norwegian resistance commandos, were helped by the SOE. You can tell when you get into London, you see the ULEZ zone, the congestion charge. Congestion charge was £15, and the ULEZ fee was £12.50 or £12.99, something like that. So basically, if you drive into London, then you're going to be charged for it, as well as the petrol that you've had, petrol, diesel, fuel, gas, whatever you want to call it, that you've had to already pay out to get there. You're going to have to pay the extra charges, as well as parking is extortionate as well. Now, luckily, I found a car park space, and it'll be paid for when we finished here today. But I'm not quite sure how it is, because you have to pay on exit, because they use number plate recognition, and then when you go to leave, you go to the pay machine and put your number plate in, and it charges you however long you've been there. Now, that's all well and good, but if you want to drive more people here, then not the way to charge them the earth to be able to visit. It's the same as where I'm from Hastings, down in the south. They've put the parking charges all the way up, so people don't want to pay to park in the town. So they try and find free parking further afield, or cheaper parking further afield. And by the time they've got to a place that's cheap or free, they're far enough out that they're not actually going to want to walk back into town. So it's driving the tourism away, as well as prices going up during high tourist season, and not like the normal amount. It's been a little bit here and there, like during the summer and stuff like that, because people come down for the beach. But it has now got to extortionate amount that you're paying so much for parking, you got hardly any spends left. So I think we're living in some sort of backwards world right now, where people are concerned about money and power instead of concerned about each other. Well, I don't know if it's because I'm stood here walking here by Parliament, I feel the need to have a rant, but I did. And I'm sorry I haven't gone to many places in London. I've mainly walked around Westminster, chatting to people and birds and whatnot. But I'm getting my steps in. I'm enjoying being out here. And yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely more at home in the woods. I feel a lot more comfortable talking in the woods. But here there's so many people and I'm a bit anxious. I'm staying to the sides of the path, so where there's less people. I'm staying in a close area to where I need to be. Then then I'm not set off. I'm starting to get a bit stuttery now, trying to focus on other stuff, but I'm having trouble. But I think because I'm running out of space, we're call time on this video, guys. I'm sorry it's not been a very interesting one, but I just thought I'd put some more content out there, show you that we're still around. We will not be beaten, we will not be bullied, and one way or another we're going to stay, either as the charity, as the YouTube channel, or as myself. Going to stay around and stand up to these bullies and keep doing good, regardless of the slander and the libel that's been perpetrated against me and others. Well, thank you for joining me on this little trip. It's a 2-part journey round Westminster and the Houses of Parliament and the bridges, and stay safe. I'll see you later.